good to be here tonight, but I've got to admit, I am really nervous. I haven't felt this nervous since my vasectomy. It's the only time a man in a mask has grabbed my genitals. Apart from an incident which happened one Halloween night, just down the road from here, in the toilets of a pub called the Jester. What can I say? I mean, you live and learn, and but those scars have never really healed. But that brings me nice up to date about another embarrassing incident. Well, it's an ongoing thing, because what is, for cost-cutting purposes, I've started shopping at Aldi. Yeah, I started shopping at Aldi, which is, actually, that's good that no one's walked out the room. If I said that around Solihull, where I'm from, it's equivalent to admitting being on the sex offenders register. I mean, for those of you who don't know Aldi that well, it's the only place where you can get a pack of Jaffa cakes, a 10-litre tub of rapid set cement, and robbed at knife point by a heroin addict. Honestly, I think if you're going to, make the best of all the savings that you get from Aldi, I think you've got to get rid of all the middle class niceties. So the North Face jackets have to go, and the iPhones, and most important of all, hygiene. I always plan my trips at least 4 days in advance, neglecting the washing and the shaving. So I look like I'm from the local bail hostel. But it's an emergency visit. I improvise a limp to make it look like I'm on long-term invalidity benefits. But the thing is, I think if you're going to do it right, you should get yourself kitted out from head to toe in gear from Primark. I mean, trust me, it is worth the £6. But as I said, it has got a bit of a stigma attached to it. And as a result, some people will never be seen there, which explains why half the customers wear burqas. I was told to leave that out set by Abu Qatar. As soon as he didn't make it tonight, I thought, one other aspect about Aldi is the health benefits of the checkout. What happens is you unload all your goods on the belt, and then next thing you know, the cashier starts throwing them back at you. Faster than the big Santa's backhand. And by the time you reload your trolley, you're dripping in sweat. It feels like you've had a real workout in the gym. Which explains why so many people quite intelligently come dressed in their tracksuits. But the thing is that, a lot of people do, as I said, they shop there, but they'll never admit it. They'll ferociously deny it. A few weeks ago, there was a lady who was we were in company with her, and it's obvious we know the Aldi products, and she was saying nothing about, she said this isn't Aldi stuff, etc. But she was happy as Larry to talk a few minutes later about some massive vibrators she bought at an Anne Summers party. I mean, I'm no prude, I was disgusted. But in fairness, life can be lonely in the convent. One aspect of it which I think is actually quite good is it annoys me when you see these executive ladies all running around Sainsbury's and they're all sort of, wailing in the aisles because there's no creme fraiche for tonight's dinner party and stuff like that. I mean, these women, they do my head in. They're the same people responsible for buying bags of grated cheese. If you're the sort of person who buys bags of grated cheese, you really need to reevaluate your life. You shouldn't be here tonight. I mean, for the £4 admission fee, I've reminded you, you could have gone onto Amazon and bought Michael McIntyre Live at Wembley DVD. And, I mean, there's some funny stuff, but I bet that Rich Bassett couldn't talk about Aldi, could he? I have an interest in comedy, as I do. I had a little look on Michael McIntyre's Wikipedia page, and I saw that his dad was a scriptwriter for Kenny Everett. And it obviously opened doors for him, and it got me thinking, could my dad have opened doors for me? And the answer is no. But he could have lifted a load of them at once, being a forklift truck driver. Also, he went to a very posh school called Merchant Taylor School, whereas I went to a really shit school called Carpenter Comprehensive, which was quite fittingly bulldozed to the ground to hide its hideous past in exactly the same way as Fred West's house. if I made it big, would my Wikipedia page mention how Mr. Walsh, our chemistry teacher, went off with depression after Kenny Donahue set his lab coat alight with a Bunsen burner? and of course, how Mr. May, our games teacher, used to pull up a chair, light up a Rothmans, and have a right little glint in his eyes as he watched teenage boys shower. That's me. Mummy, now, and all the best.
Good lads.